Coach, congrats on the win. Could you give us our thoughts on tonight's victory?
Well, general thoughts. I just felt like we really stepped up when we needed to. Defensively, we needed to get stops because we were just exchanging baskets there for a while. And I thought the guys did a really good job when I requested, I should say, them to do a couple things differently on defense. And I said we need to get 3 or 4 stops in a row. However many consecutive stops we can get right there. So I thought that was them answering the call after timeout was really good. And then just in general, just happy for the guys. Anytime they can get a road win in conference, it's a war. And Rob, Coach Jeter was ready for us, and they knew our stuff. And you're not gonna surprise anybody at this time of year. So it was good to get the victory. And I'm pulling for Rob the rest of the way, except when they play us. But so that's my general thoughts.
Coach, it seemed like you guys dominated them on the glass. Can you speak to that a little bit?
I can, yeah. I think the biggest thing is we knew that that's been one of our Achilles heels in terms of defensive rebounding. We really need to do a much better job of hitting people and creating contact instead of just trying to use our athleticism. So we drilled that the last few days, and I was really impressed with the numbers at the half. I see we ended up 17 plus on the glass against a team that I think they beat us last time on the glass. So this was good stuff, and it's just about toughness. It's one of our core values, but we haven't been very tough, and so to get the guys to respond and the way they did was a good thing.
Coach, I overheard you talk about winning time throughout the game, and especially towards the end. Could you tell us what that means?
Yeah, winning time is something that we picked up a long time ago when I was at New Mexico State, and really it gets into 4 something minutes left in the game. We want to really make sure that we're locked into 5 components specifically, and so they know what those are, and it's rebounding, it's free throws, it's defending without fouling, things of that nature. So the guys were able to do a really good job of that, and they know it's a different pace to the game. It's a different type of game in winning time. So it was good to see them, respond and do that as well.
Coach, they went on a little bit of a run there at the end of the first half, took a 1-point lead in the half. How did you get guys refocused and come out and play a really, really good second half?
It's funny. I've learned throughout the years that when I calm down, I have to strategically be emotional. With a group like this, you have to figure out your team and who you're coaching and what's the best way to get them to focus in and be in the present. So I just talked to them. I said, everybody take a deep breath. Let's recenter here. Okay, what's important? What just happened? What do we need to do in the way of corrections defensively, and then offensively? Where are we scoring, and how do we take advantage of how they're guarding us? So just give them the lecture that they need to hear, the strategy, the plan, the blueprint, but deliver it in a way where I'm very cerebral, so I know they get the message.
Coach, you're going into a tough St. Thomas game. They're traditionally been good at home. Just thoughts going into the next game? Yeah,
they're really, really. I think they might have 1 conference loss at home, if I'm not mistaken. And so, we've already started watching film on them, prepping for them earlier in the week, and then we put all the focus on this game. And so now we'll just dredge up those memories of what we need to be concerned about. Rhodey is a big-time player, and I think he's a freshman. And for that kid to play as well as he is as a freshman, he's going to have my vote. But it's just a team that is going to be different. We can't rest on our laurels because we had a victory at our place. This is not that team. This team is a different team at home. They got great support. Their faculty and staff come out. Their administration, all the students come out. It's a really, really good environment. So we got to be ready, and it's going to be one of those conference type of an environment. When you're playing in the Dakota, you're going to have a bunch of those fans up there. So it's a good test for us, and hopefully we can come out on top.